Welcome. Today I'll take you inside one of the most advanced Formula One production facilities in the world, the birthplace of multi-million-dollar F1 racing machines.
Vacuum holding steady, we are clear for pressurization.
Acknowledged. Temperature is following the ramp profile perfectly.
The pressure differential is lower than expected here.
We should adjust the angle of attack by 2 degrees and rerun the sequence.
We're seeing a slight fluctuation on the tension curve at the apex.
It's within tolerance, but let's monitor the next winding cycle closely.
Kinetic energy link active. Inside this colossal factory, every bolt, every panel belongs to the fast.
In this corridor, every chassis tells a story, each one getting closer to becoming a real Formula One machine.
Air is pure power, and no machine breathes with more hunger than a Formula One car.
This is the brain of the car, its intelligence, its instincts, its memory. Six cars, six futures, each one built with a level of precision no other machine on Earth demands.
This tiny piece holds forces greater than a jet fighter's landing gear. Such is the brutality of Formula One.
The floor of an F1 car, unseen by fans, but the very soul of its aerodynamic power. Grip in Formula One begins long before the tire hits the track. It begins right here.
A tire built for 10 laps of pure aggression and absolute precision.
One bolt, 1 second, one of Formula One's greatest innovations.
The front wing decides everything: balance, control, and the first 50 meters of every race.
At 330 kilometers an hour, this wing keeps the car glued to the earth and the driver alive.
These curves aren't design, they're survival. This is how an F1 car slices the air.
This is where science meets speed, and speed
becomes art.
That first heartbeat, it never gets old. This is where the machine wakes up.
The MGUK is showing a temperature spike at turn 12.
It's brief, but the degradation is accelerating.
In Formula One, control is everything. One drop in pressure, and the car loses its soul.
This is braking at 5G, where electronics must react faster than thought.
A Formula One suspension isn't built to be soft. It's built to survive violence. When everything moves as one, the car becomes more than machinery. It becomes a weapon.
That sound, it's not noise, it's identity. It's the heartbeat of Formula One.
This is where the machine gains awareness. Every sensor connected, every signal alive.
When the powertrain becomes one, the car is finally ready to create speed. To survive the heat of a race, the car must breathe and cool like a living creature. When rain falls, the car must think faster than the driver. This is where that intelligence is created.
This is the last breath before the roar, the calm before the storm of speed.
In this room, the car reveals its truth. No track, no weather, just raw power. This is its first voice. Calm, controlled, holding back everything it truly is.
And now, the beast awakens!
At full boost, the turbo becomes a furnace, feeding the engine's hunger for speed.
This is the razor's edge, the line between speed and destruction.
These tiny details are invisible to most, yet they decide milliseconds. And in Formula One, milliseconds decide history.
And this is the first moment it chooses to move. Not pushed, but alive.
In just a few meters, the car proves its purpose. It was built to move fast.
From the heart of the factory, it finally steps into the world it was built for.